And we are live.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Like, seriously, I've been looking forward to today a lot. And, oh man, I love our community. We have an amazing community, intentional spenders, right? So, anyways, welcome here. We'll give this just a minute or so as people come on all across the country. It's really cool as we've done these monthly live events, we're building momentum, and more people are attending and participating, being a part of this, and so that's super exciting. There is some major things coming. Like Cube Money is going to seriously set people free, set people free financially, and it's so exciting to see the difference. Like we've had so many reviews come to the App Store, and to read the sincerity of the life change that's happening by using Cube with couples, with children, families, just better conversations around money. It's super exciting to me. It really like feeds my passion for what we're doing. So I'm so grateful for all of you and grateful for what is happening here and the difference this is making. And I've had some people say, well, you guys are just building this so that you can sell it and make a bunch of money. And I'm telling you what, this isn't, yes, we're building a business model that is profitable. We have to because I have a responsibility also to investors. But my sincere goal and passion is that we own this long term for generations to come, like Amazon, like um, Chick-fil-A, like Hobby Lobby, where we are creating something that will pay investors year after year after year after year after year through dividends, and create residual income for them, but build a tool that's changing people's lives. And I really mean that. Okay, so this is something we're super passionate about, and we believe needs to exist. Intentional spending and safe money, which is what we do best. There's not another system in the world that creates intentional spending like we do, and that keeps your money safe like we do in a world where fraud is escalating at an incredible pace. So, anyways, we're excited about it. And I am excited about today. Thank you again for being here. And I'm going to jump in. I know I just shared a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to jump in and share my screen and get rolling. All right. Okay, so let's really quick just so first of all, I just want to say we bypassed 500 reviews on the App Store. I actually failed to look at the Google Play Store, but thank you for the reviews and again, like our team, we read these several times a week, and like it fires us up. Like this truly fuels our fire. We're doing this to create something amazing for each of you and for us. It's pretty incredible when almost everyone on your team, actually, I think pretty much everyone on our team uses our product, not because we require it, but because it makes a difference in their lives. And so, anyways, super exciting. And one of the other things is developers almost never use their product because they know the limits, and our developers that are in the United States use Cube Money. that's really cool. So thank you. Keep the app reviews coming. Both on Better Business Bureau. We got another 5-star rating on the Better Business Bureau, which is awesome. We've gone from like no ratings and everything that just fraudsters going in and trying to get money from us to now we have over a 4-star rating. We're close to a 4.5-star rating on the App Store. So awesome stuff. Okay, so last time we met, we talked about the budgeting platform. Okay, so we've run into some things that have required more development time. And so, anyways, but I want you to know that this is in like full development right now. We're getting close to pushing this to alpha. And so then we'll test this internally, and then it'll go to a beta group. But this is moving through, and I really see this as making a difference in all of our lives as we have a really clean tool to help us set up our plan. And then Cube Money, like obviously the spending methodology makes it easy to follow that plan. And that's ultimately what we're doing. Easily set up a plan and follow the plan, okay? All of us get more done when we plan our day. And so it's no different with money. Okay, second thing, I said that we were going to release a swag store. And I'm actually, instead of pushing on this, I wanted to show you. Here is the home page, and swag is up on the top. And I'm wearing a piece of swag. Actually, I don't know if we put the polo shirts in yet, but sweatshirts, t-shirts, tankies for kids, and we will continue to add to this. So you can go to our homepage and you can buy in lots of different colors. And I need your help with this, actually. So in the next day or so, we're going to do a post in the Cubicle. And if you're not in the Cubicle, I invite you to join the Cubicle. This is our Facebook group for power users. If you're absolutely not on Facebook, then just pay attention to your email. But this is where the power users collaborate, okay? And so in the Facebook group, we're going to pose the question and looking for phenomenal ideas, fun ideas for sayings to put on the shirts, the sweatshirts, and the different products. And so you can be a part of making this amazing. And we're looking for some really like catchy things that you would totally wear. And also recommendations, whether you like the logo on the front, on the back, with the saying on the front, all those things. So get ready. We're looking for your feedback, and we want to make this store amazing, okay? And something that you'll want to wear, and so that you can promote Q. So anyway, really excited about this. And the swag store is up. So that's awesome. Okay, what's next? What's coming? Okay, so we are about 30 days behind on the budgeting side. Okay, so we just met as a team to say, okay, what should we do next? Okay, and let me show you some of our top 6 priorities. These are our top 6 priorities right now. And another thing that I'm going to post in the Cubicle is what is most important to you in this roadmap. Okay, so the first thing that we're feeling like is most important after the budgeting is auto funding. So based on a date or an event like a check coming into your account, you can just set up a plan to deposit that money into your plan, or move that money into your plan automatically. So that's what auto funding is all about. And it's going to provide a really cool interface that's simple, but allows you to structure that plan, and then it will automatically go into action based on whatever event that you put as the trigger. Okay. The second thing is actually for new account holders, but this is critical for those people that you're sharing your premium pass with. And this is the setup wizard. This isn't going to be a heavy lift. It's actually going to be a pretty light lift, but it's just simply a series of questions asked in a fun way that helps someone set up their plan. Because we have people coming in that are brand new budgeters. We have people that are medium budgeters. We have people that are experienced budgeters. And so creating a path for those people that's really simple, no matter where they're at, creates greater engagement, greater adoption. And so that's something else that's important. You guys have asked for peer-to-peer transfers to non-cubers. So we're like, you can transfer money to somebody that doesn't have Cube. which will be a great marketing tool, I believe, as well as allow you to send money instead of having to use Venmo. Okay, so that's 3. Number 4 is the Plaid integration. We've heard a lot about this. I'm actually having a meeting to finalize some planning on this. And the first iteration of the Plaid integration is just simply going to be able to connect Cube to third-party apps. It's not going to pull in the transaction by Cube. In fact, Plaid doesn't even have that developed. So there's no way we can do that, but it will allow you to pull in the transactions. It'll allow you to pull in the account balance. Okay. So anyways, that's something that we're looking at. A lot of you have been asking about widgets. I want to know how important that is to you in comparison to the other things. And then the 6th thing is split transactions. Okay, so that you can split the transactions and it doesn't mess with your budget per cube, because when you transfer money from one cube to the other, our system doesn't handle that well for your reports at the end of the month, right? And so it will fix that, as well as like fix the Amazon issue. That's really part of that lift when you transfer money from, say, Yard to Amazon. It doesn't count as expend from Yard, right? It's a transfer. So anyways, there's some things that those things repair, and we're thinking about those things. We want to know what is most important to you. Okay, now I've also said that we were looking at remote check deposit, high yield savings, and bill pay, ATM network. So these things, as we've delved into getting laser focused on building these things, it's dependent upon agreements with our banks. Okay, so consequently, this is not totally in our control, and we're working through all of the prerequisites, to get these things done. But just know that this is on our mind, and development will not start on these things until there's final approval with the bank, because, well, we'll waste development if things don't go like we want them to go. But there's a path forward. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Okay, so that's the development roadmap moving forward. Okay, so now something I'm excited about is what we're doing with the Premium Pass. And with every promotion, there's this. It's kind of like when we did the new plans and pricing and introduced those things. There's a ramp up as people get to see it, and it takes a little while for people to take action. Okay, so right now I'm going to stop sharing. We have created. I didn't mean to stop share. Just a second. I actually meant to not have a full screen, so I'm going to share one more time. We've created a premium tracker, all right, that shows. Now, the Premium Pass is not the only way that we're growing, okay? But there's been 24 referrals that we've been able to track. And just know that through this, if someone doesn't click on your link and sign up through your link, then there's no way we can track them back to you. Okay, so as you're referring, if you want the $10, and then so a really cool thing that I'm going to show you here, you want to make sure that they use your link. Okay, and one thing, we're going to change everyone's link, so when they come to that link, instead of it just being a straight sign up, it's going to go to some really a landing page that has some really great information about how Cube works, and what Cube is, because that's, again, feedback that we've gotten from all of you, and that's going to go into effect this week. Okay, so that page that they go to is going to go to a landing page, and then the call to action is 60 days for free. All right. So anyways, just know we've listened to you, and that's coming. But we've had 24 referrals come in through the Premium Pass. Thank you. We've got a ton of work to do. Okay. So that being said, we are going to launch a giveaway program. And let me share my slideshow one more time, where Carice and I are inviting 6 winners to come to Idaho, a place that we love. We actually, one of our favorite spots to get away is up in a little town called Garden Valley. It's a mountain town. They have a really cool a starlight theater, world-class whitewater rafting, and it's just a really beautiful setting. And actually, my wife and I just went on a little getaway just a couple of weekends ago, and we have a cabin rented for my family here in a couple of weeks because my son is getting home from a mission trip. And so we're going to go and be together as a family and go whitewater rafting as a family. So this is something we really, really enjoy. And so I was thinking, man, what would be something so fun for you, our community, to participate in? And so we've scheduled a special weekend for the last weekend in July 2024 for 6 couples to come to a beautiful cabin. I'm going to show you pictures here in just a second with us. And one, we're going to go whitewater rafting with you. We're going to take you. This is something we would do with youth groups often, and it is amazing. We're going to take you on a run in the river that's not too dangerous, but it's really, really fun. There's some Class 3 rapids. There's 4 Class 3 rapids and several Class 2 rapids. So again, not too rough, but truly a ball up in the Rocky Mountains. So anyways, you'll love it. But in addition to that, we're going to share some tips and recipes for financial success and in a very intimate setting, where we'll share some things that are blessing many, many people's lives, blessed our lives, coupled with some awesome games and activities that confirm the principles that we teach. And it'll be a ton of fun. I promise you, a weekend that you'll never forget. Okay, so here's some things. So my wife and I, here's our trip just a few weeks ago, our getaway. We took this little rubber ducky, it's what it's called, or an inflatable kayak, and went down. Had a ton of fun. So here's an example of one of the rapids on the river. And then this is Garden Valley. So it truly is, it's gorgeous, guys. It's a gorgeous place. There's the cabin that we'll be staying at. And so we'll have paddle boards to go out in the pond and actually the river if you want to. So this is a really nice place. Okay, there's the kitchen, and actually we've done this with groups in the past in another business that we were part of, and we actually assign meals to 2 couples at a time, and so we'll cook together, eat together. It will be a ton of fun. All right, and all the food will be provided, and then the rooms and the inside of the cabin are just amazing. So this is something that if you go out and share Cube with 2 people, and if I were you, whoops, I just pushed the wrong button. Escape. Sorry, guys. I made a mistake. There we go. So I guess let me just really quick. We have a landing page that's going to be emailed out today that gives you all the details, the fine print, and all that stuff. But let me just go over some higher level things right now. So all you have to do to win is to share your premium pass with 2 people that click on your link and sign up with a premium or family account. Okay, really easy. And actually, you can enter the drawing more than once. If you refer this, we've opened this up so you don't just have 2. You can actually, if you share it with 4, you'll be entered twice. 6, you'll be entered 3 times, and so forth. So the more you share, the more you'll be entered into the drawing. And we already have 6 people who have shared this with 2. Okay, the first drawing is going to take place on the 29th of September, Tuesday the 29th. That's just in a couple of weeks. And so if you qualified for that first drawing, there might be 10, 15, 20 people. So 1 in 20, you win, which is really, really cool. And if you're entered into the drawing several times, your percent chance is amazing. If you're not drawn on the 29th, we're going to repeat that live event to do another drawing the following Tuesday, and we're going to do that 6 consecutive Tuesdays ending on October 3rd. Okay, and so to qualify for that drawing, the people have to sign up by Sunday midnight, the week before, or a couple of days before. Okay, so I think it's pretty simple. But go out and win this. Like, again, we're super excited to spend this time with 6 people, and this is something that we're going to repeat year after year after year if this goes well, so that we can be with you. This is about relationships. It's about changing lives, and so we want to be with you, and we want to share something that's really fun to us and something that means a lot to us with you. Okay, so super, super excited about it, and we encourage you to go out and win, qualify to win, and we're excited about being with you. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to share today. I'm going to take 10 minutes and open up to questions, and then 2 things on Facebook. On the Cubicle. And again, the Cubicle is our Facebook group. We're going to, 1, post like swag ideas, sayings that are really cool, something that would mean a lot to you. So we're looking for great ideas, and you guys have the great ideas. So we definitely want to hear what you have to say. And then 2, I'm going to put those 6 priorities, or 6 development priorities, and I would love to know what is most important to you and actually rank them 1 through 6. And I know we've done this before, but now we have it nailed down with based on time required to develop versus the value we believe it will bring to you. What's most important, and so I'd like to get your input. So, with that, what questions do you have? I'll wait for those to come up on the screen. Okay, so Josh, private cubes. Let me put that on. I'm actually talking with the dev team and the team today, and let me see about that. I'll put that on the list of 6 because I actually don't think that's a big lift either. To see how many people feel like that's one of the most important. So. Andrew, the high yield savings for me, it would make it easier to want to direct deposit. Also, maybe partnerships with certain brands to help gain more points. Okay, thanks, Andrew. I actually agree with you about the high yield savings. In fact, for me, that's one of the most important things. I have a lot of money in our savings cubes and our gold cubes, and I want to be earning high yield savings from it. So, totally agree. And we're on it. Like, this is something that we're working. One of our biggest priorities is getting all this approved by the bank, and that just takes time, and banks are slow. I wish they could work as quickly as us. But mobile check deposit, Mark, that's same thing. That's something that's very important, and we're working through too. So, okay, how do we let you know how we rank those features? So in the comments below, I'll put it up there, and then you'll just be able to rank them in the comments below. So that's how that will work in the Cubicle. So it'll be a long string of what people say. Matthew, debit rewards to compete with credit card rewards seems to be the largest obstacle for my personal finance friends. So that is based on also a partnership, and what's going on with the bank relationship and with that partnership is kind of all connected together. And so, yes, Matthew, we agree that there needs to be digital rewards because credit cards are using those to get people to do the wrong thing with money. And millions of people are doing that, where the reward program program we have mapped out is going to reward you for funding your budget, for spending based on your budget, for paying off debt, for all these things that are the right things, things that we all want to do anyways. You're just going to get rewards. And our hope is that those rewards will actually be better on a monthly basis. They'll be better than you can get with credit cards. So, but that's also dependent on other relationships that are coming together, some things that actually is a big project we're putting together. So anyways, it's all coupled together with high yield savings and the remote check deposit. So I appreciate that. Becca, hey, so I want to leave Greenlight, but the chore feature is something we really use in our family. Is that still on the roadmap for family tier? So yes, it was amongst the top 25 priorities, but it didn't make the top 6, Becca. So it's something that we do want to do, but I think that there's more important things than that right now. Helping your children spend with intention, and you can. I know it's nice to have it into an app, but it's not hard to do outside of Cube and just reward it with Cube. So that's why it hasn't been, but it definitely is on the roadmap for sure. Okay. Hey, what's up, Brian? Thanks for being with us. Okay, automatic budgeting capabilities. Okay, so that's exactly what we're talking about with. So first of all, we built the new budgeting platform. We're building it. We're almost done with it. And then the auto funding creates exactly what you're talking about, Ryan. That creates the automation and creating the interface that makes that really simple. It makes it possible. We know that is critical for adoption. It makes it just easier and better user experience. Any word on the metal cards? Okay, so the metal cards are very expensive. They cost about $50 a card. And so the plan is to do that with the rewards. And it will be a tier that where you'll get more rewards and you'll get a metal card, and it will be premium, family, platinum. And then when we do that, you'll be able to purchase a metal card as a regular user. So, good question. Okay, advantages of the premium account. What are the advantages of the premium account? Okay, so we announced that the plans and pricing were going to be updated. And we said it was going to happen on July 6th. Being transparent, there's a lot of changes that are happening in the banking world, and you probably have felt that in the industry. And so our bank partner created a requirement that was different than the way we've been doing things. And again, this is one of the reasons why we're slower on the budgeting too, because it's required our dev team to dive in to make the movement of money, the flow of money in our system more clear. Consequently, they've required us to complete that before they will initiate the new plans and pricing. All right, so we fully expected to do that because every approval before has taken 3 weeks, and we had that in there for 6 weeks. But it's just continued. They've made this requirement that's made us do some development to make that happen. Okay, being transparent. So that hasn't been released yet. When that does get released, and I think we're days away. We're very, very close now. The Lite account is going to give you 3 cubes. It's going to be free. It's going to give you a virtual card. And this is being competitive with other free options. Okay. And so with the premium account, the advantages of the premium account, and so that's for one individual. So the Lite account will be 3 cubes for one individual and a virtual card. The premium account gives you unlimited cubes, gives you joint accounts if you so wish. So a couple can work together. And really that's what it is. So unlimited virtual cubes for your bills, unlimited spending cubes and gold cubes, and then for two people, and you can obviously get a physical card and all that stuff. And then the family account gives you everything with the premium. So joint, unlimited cubes, physical card, plus you get an additional 5 other accounts, like I can't think of the word right now. My mind just went blank. But 5 additional kid accounts, but they can also be for adults. So the joint account are the two people that have governance over the whole account, and then the sub accounts, they're separate. They only see their own money. They still can have their own cubes and divvy up their money just like the joint account. But the joint account, the two owners of the account have visibility, and ultimately will be able to set permissions on those accounts and so forth, right? And so those other 5 accounts can be an adult. It can be a child with or without a number, child with or without an email. Okay, so that's what the family account is. I hope that I've answered that. Calendar view. I don't know what they're asking as far as the calendar view, Emma. Are you all working on a new onboarding process explaining how Cube works has been difficult? So we have, like, the new onboarding emails are actually really, really, really clean. And then Ryan, another thing that people don't realize, so yes, that's going to be the wizard to make that really easy. Okay, so but what we have in place right now is actually exceptional. Just people don't necessarily know where it is. Okay, so if you go to your hamburger menu, there's learn how to use Cube. I think that's exactly the words. It might be learn. I think how to use Cube is exactly what it says, and it's a blue banner right on your that profile screen. And when you click on it, it has cards for every part. What is Cube Cloud? What are gold cubes? What are spending cubes? What's the spending methodology? All of that stuff is right there, and it connects them to our FAQs, and it's really clean and really simple. In addition to that, there's another tab that's our tours that they are shown when they first sign up for Cube. But lots of times people will skip the tours because they just want to play around with it. But they can always go, and those tours are also very good at sharing what each screen, like what the different buttons are on the screen and so forth. So, Ryan, I think we have done a really good job if you know where it is. But making it part of the onboarding with just your first experience with Cube, yes, we're making that's actually what the wizard is all about. We agree with you. Jeremy, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Is there a way to have adult children that share a family plan but has maybe a little more privacy from the controller of the family plan? I can see my daughter's banking and I'm not sure she wants me to. So no, Jeremy, and that will never be the case. If they want privacy, they want their own account. That's in all of banking, that's how it rolls. So a family account is for a household and dependents, and then maybe a babysitter or a grandma that you want to share money with. If your child is an adult and wants their own privacy, they'd get their own account. And that's how Cube Money is structured to be. Good question, though. All right, I'm going to take 2 more questions. Stupid question? No stupid questions, Jody. Do you guys offer budgeting classes? Okay, so Jody, we do. We actually have some phenomenal coaches, some of the best coaches in the industry that we can connect you with if you reach out to us. Those are paying classes because they offer tremendous value. If you don't want to go that method, we've got some good classes on our YouTube channel, like Cube Money 101, Cube Money 102, and it's not necessarily budgeting, it's more about how to use Cube. But those are there's some good kind of tips in those videos for you to access. But then in addition to that, Cube Masters, if you log in online, you'll see Cube Masters, and you for $24 if you sign up within your first I can't remember actually 30 days maybe. I should know that, but I can't remember. Or $64. There's the Cube Master course is exactly what you're looking for, and it's awesome. First of all, it defines your relationship with money. What is it today? What do you want it to be? And then really simple budgeting tips, how to systemize your budget through Cube Money. And then it goes into the order of wealth, which says it's kind of like Dave Ramsey's baby steps, but it just says do this first, this next, this next, this next, and build wealth. So, anyways, we do have that. Okay. The calendar talking about being able to see planned expenses in a calendar view. I actually don't know. I'd have to ask our product team. That's the first time I've ever seen that, Tyson. But I can see how that would be valuable. So, anyways, let me see. I'll report that in the cubicle and let you know. Okay, one more question. All right. Did you get a breakdown when the new features on the roadmap will be available? I'm eagerly waiting for Plaid. Okay, so we will define that. Let me get what's most important for people today. As far as the budgeting, that the roadmap on that is going to be released in September is the plan. So that will give us the time to do alpha and beta testing. And after that, I don't have specific dates on those things. So let's get the priority, and then I'll report on that next month. And every week, the 29th, the 3rd, so I can't remember the dates, but the dates that we do the drawings, those are going to be short. We're not going to do a question and answer, but you're invited to attend. I think it's going to be super exciting to announce those winners. So thank you again so much for being here with us, with me. And we, again, are really excited about the future and where we're going. And this community is incredible. And we wouldn't be here without you. Okay? So thank you very much. With that, God bless and have a great week. Thank you.